There are 1,000 Bluetooth speakers on the market, but Sonos has managed to build one that's special. For this episode of By Design, I'm talking to the company about the creation of their first portable Bluetooth speaker, the Sonos Roam. Kate is the Sonos Director of User Experience, and she worked a lot on this new product. Kate, do you have one too? Can you hold yours up too?
I have I have a
You showed
bounty
me
of
up.
Sonos Roams at home. Yes.
I like to imagine you have a secret door that literally there's thousands of them and lights come on like the Batcave.
Well, there are, if you're working at Sonos, especially if you're close to the hardware, and now working from home, I'm pretty boxed in this corner by speakers right now. So it's a great problem to have.
What was the hardest part to get right?
I think getting down to that form factor is always it's such a critical milestone for us. So when we're leading up to that, we've got industrial design, we've got CMF working on materials and surfaces, we've got UX. My team is really in the business of hardware UI. So even in the earliest physical forms, we're really trying to have a cross-disciplinary design approach to what could this be, or what could this be? What does it feel like when you hold it in your hand? How are we going to get the acoustic architecture in place to really deliver the sound quality that we want? It is such a puzzle. I mean, this is part of why I'm excited to do this work at Sonos. This is a technical and creative puzzle like none I've ever sort of experienced. And that's really gratifying, right?
Right now, we're seeing a lot of the promises of smart home sort of not really live up to expectations. It feels like a lot of them are based upon screens. They become a distraction from sort of living in your house. Talk to me about Sonos's philosophy in that. And there's also a pretty cool feature called Sound Swap, right? Which allows me to hold up my, this Roam to another Sonos speaker, hold a button and sort of steal its sound or give it its sound.
Sound Swap is an exciting new feature that we've built. It allows you to move the music that's playing here out loud to another speaker or vice versa. You're doing it with a simple interaction, a long press on that play pause. There is communication with nearby speakers, and it will know what you're closest to and move that directionally, whichever way you want to go.
Well, I want to talk about the industrial design for a moment. So,
Sure.
You have a highly anticipated product, right? Sonos's first really portable Bluetooth speaker, but when you look closely, it's a triangle. Right. And,
That's right.
Obviously it's a really crowded space. We've seen so many Bluetooth speakers, but I've never seen one that's shaped like this. So talk to me about, what inspired that triangle? Why did you do it?
So knowing that you want to be able to grab this and go, that you want to be able to have sort of an intimate listening experience with it, that you're going to be taking it into all kinds of places, things really started to emerge that were important for that, like the dual orientation of this product, listening to it vertically, or if you're on a less stable surface, maybe out at the park, being able to flip that horizontally. We needed it to feel right in the hand. I mean, so much of design is it when you feel it, it when you see it. And I think that that's really relevant as we bring devices like this into our home. So we did a lot of iteration that eventually led down to this form factor. We also needed.
I do have to pause you. This feels really good to do.
It does, right?
It's oddly not that scary. I'm not worried I'm going to drop it, although I'm probably about to, so I'm going to stop.